I would love to see y'all in the comments sharing a time where you dodged a bullet in life. You heeded a word of instruction telling you, do not go out with this friend tonight. Do not go there. Do not spend on this thing. Do not start on this business venture. Do not say this. Do not do that. Because you heeded that word of instruction, it spared you in one way or another. And the main reason for this post is that just because you can doesn't mean you should. We have rights to be able to say this, do that, and just all kinds of things we have the right to do. But there's a word of scripture that actually says all things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. That is wisdom. So it is important for you to allow wisdom to lead you and not you running ahead of wisdom. There's a friend of mine who told me a story of when she went out to this designer bag store and spent anywhere between 5 and 6 digits on one bag. 5 digits is anywhere from 10,000 to 99,000, and then 6 digits is 100,000 to 999,000. But she went and purchased this bag, talking about figures worth. And when she got home, she heard a voice tell her, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Later that week, she did go back to that store and sent the bag back and got her full refund. And she ended up going to another designer store and she purchased a purse for $300. She ended up going to California to go and assist her son who was moving out and getting ready to move back to their home state. But in the midst of them going from the vehicle to the apartment to come back to the car to load things up, somebody broke into the vehicle and stole her $300 bag. Now, mind you, she would have taken that bag that was anywhere from the 5 to 6 digit range, but because she heeded the word of instruction, she sent the bag back and swapped it for a $300 bag instead. She wasn't too much at a loss when the $300 bag was stolen in California. That was an eye-opener for her. In addition to this, what God was teaching her was that if you plan to spend an exorbitant amount of money, let it be for the furthering of my kingdom. And so that's what she ended up doing. And so by doing this, she's also sewing up her treasures in heaven because she's sowing out of the financial abundance God has given her and is actually helping people out with those proceeds. There are other times where people can actually attest to the fact that they heard a voice telling them, do not go here, do not do this, do not do that, and it actually spared your life. So I would like to hear stories like that. And I'm sure other people would be grateful seeing those stories as well, so that they won't be dismissive when they hear the voice of the Lord warning them and also encouraging them to stay on this path in order to spare you.